2024, and the title of this stream is Bizarro Land, because things are really bizarre in this fake reality, fake world. So I'm going to talk about a bunch of you might say random topics. Let me start with the most obvious, for me anyway. For those who don't know, these guys, I can't say the J word, these guys, they are powerful. You see these guys always visit the White House, always visit, in Downing Street in Britain, and in Russia. You see them in a lot of places around the world. And on the left, you got Rabbi Beryl Lazar, Putin's rabbi advisor. Then you got Biden's sort of advisor, you could say, Rabbi Abraham Shemtov. He's a Chabad Lubavitcher of Rebbe, the late Rebbe Shneshin. Can't say his name. I can't pronounce the names, I'm not gonna lie. He has connections in Washington. He leads delegations to White House for those relationships between presidents Nixon, Ford, Jimmy Carter, Reagan, Bush Sr., Clinton, George W. Bush, Barack Obama. When his Biden is speaking at one of their places, how their values expect America's bedrock. Cites the rabbi's teaching. The rabbi is talking about this guy here, his teachings. So the Chabad's teachings. Excuse me. That's obviously he's like, oh yeah. Come on, Biden. This is what you got. Basically, he's making sure he says what he's supposed to say. That's the Biden's rabbi with his son. How do these guys have access to the White House anyway? I don't know. Of course I do know. Hey, coffee girl, how you doing? I sent you a message on Telegram. Just want to say hi, saying that thanks for joining my chat, because I've set up. Obviously, I've gone on my Telegram and I've set up like a chat discussion. Chat discussion on my Telegram. Just wanna promote my Telegram. Okay, it's right here. Yeah. Been trying to get Marisa to join as well. So this is my chat. Yeah, I can do a video. Look here, because obviously I can do a video chat with anyone. And what's great about this video chat is that I could talk to you guys. I don't think I'll do it on the stream because it might interfere with my YouTube live stream. But I can, share stuff here, and you guys can see what I've got. Like, I mean, you already see it on YouTube, but you can also see it but people that don't use YouTube a lot, they can see it here. And obviously, what's different about Telegram and YouTube? Because on Telegram, when I do the voice chat, which is here, right? Start video chat, I can share my screen to you guys, or you guys in the chat, and you guys could be talking while I got my screen on, my mobile screen, sharing all my content. So that's what I want you guys to know about Telegram. So it's got great stuff there. Yeah. So you got that going on. Okay, remember Ryan Garcia, he got arrested on the 8th of June. He predicted back in March the 6th that he was going to get arrested. Again, it's staged, because Ryan Garcia is another person who's claiming to be a truth seeker. This is a reminder for anyone that thinks Donald Trump is not controlled. He says he's against illegal immigration and drugs unless it's Chabad doing it. He released a guy, a rabbi, from prison despite him being one of the biggest supposed illegal immigrants. This guy here, who got released, operated a meth lab. His female workers also complained about rap. I don't want to use the whole. I don't want to say the word again. It's very sensitive. YouTube. God knows what happened. Yeah. So there's that as well. So something else I want to highlight, because keep in mind, is that all them you often hear about Russian weaponry and technology, and that the sanctions against Russian defense companies are not interfering with Western supplies. Equipment is still being imported by military contractors who have escaped sanctions list. So the whole West versus Russia is a complete farce. European businesses have continued to sell goods to Russian firms that supply the country's army with microchips for missiles, shells, fuses, tactical boots, body armor, engines for warships, and many other goods. It comes from Germany, France, Switzerland, Hungary, Slovakia, Italy, Estonia, Lithuania, Australia, and Poland. The only reason why I'm reading a bit fast because I want to get through what I've got here. I'm just trying to illustrate the point that Russia's weapons are not made by them. And also, it's worth pointing out, as I might have said, I don't know if I've said it enough times, but since 1917 and the Cold War, Russia was getting weapons from the West, particularly from the United States. Corporations, Western corporations, particularly from the United States, setting up its infrastructure. It's the example of the devil giving the bad guys all their little goodies. That's what they did with Russia, and that's what they did with China. So if you hear any stories about, look at their military build up, look at their missiles and all that, just remember it's all made by the West. Because this is what happens. This is how you create conflict. You supply weapons to your so-called enemies, even though they are not your enemies. They are part of the whole shebang. Yeah, exactly. I keep saying that, but no one listens to me. No one listens to me. Here's some more. Russia doesn't make its own semiconductors. All of Russia's missiles, jets, tanks are powered by Texas Instruments, Intel, NVIDIA, analog devices, plus the RU GLONASS systems to GPS, and these updates from Intel and Microsoft. Again, look at that. Alright, another news. Alex Jones. He's going to liquidate his asset. Let me find the news first. He's going to liquidate his assets. Yeah. To avoid bankruptcy. Well, to save himself. He expects to lose everything except for his home in bankruptcy. Now, without sounding offensive, let me just say what I think. Sandy Hook, I can't say that no one died, but I can say it's quite possible very few died, if any died, because I believe that there are mass shootings that are certainly staged. Many are staged, but this one, what is so special about this one? Why are they? I mean, they've already taken people like Jim Fetzer to court over this, and now Alex Jones. I mean, I do like this comment. Go rid is the biggest controlled opposition, surely, who spent decades holding back legitimate opposition to this world conspiracy, which I agree with. I mean, here's one of those Illuminati cards. I suppose he looks like Alex Jones, agent in place. Russia once promised him refuge if anything was to happen to him. Well, he'll probably end up having a show on Russian television, which is what's going to happen to him. That's Alex Jones, a shill, of course. Yeah, that was Alex Jones. I'm sure you know who Alex Jones is. He's a very famous. I mean, Alex Jones, as far as I know, never shared gematria. He never shared anything about people faking their deaths, people staging their deaths, people doing all kinds of strange stuff. Like being basically, he's never discussed the world being a stage and these guys are actors. Has he? Because I know there's going to be people in the community, supposedly, because we're all truth seekers, right? They're going to defend him, say, he's done so much. Okay, all right. Here's what I'll say. I did get a lot of information about the world 9/11 from him. I did. When I first started, which is 2006, I did. I watched a lot of documentaries. Don't get me wrong. He is put up good information. But the problem with him is and I've seen it with a lot of truthers, I'm afraid, because there are so many, because there's so many shills, because they are limiting what we should know. They're limiting you, so they're limiting us, because they don't want to go as far. Yeah, exactly. Control. Yeah, they don't want to talk about the real stuff, like how do we break away from this spell that we're under, right? Because people are following stories that don't really matter, and I won't bring it up now, but all the celebrity stories. Yeah, I'm just going on with Telegram once again. Yeah, I sent you a message there. Send an invite. I really want Marisa to join, because she's actually on Facebook as well. Yeah, that's her. She's got her thing. I've been following her on Facebook as well. Yeah, that's her. She's on Facebook, and I'm on Facebook as well. I don't know. I'm surrounded by people till they sleep. Yeah, me too. Not just you. Yeah, let me just get back to what I was gonna do. Sharing some more. I mean, it's okay. This stream is called Bizarro Land for a reason. Let me illustrate why. Just gonna share some stuff from her chat. All right, that's Richard Pryor. He died years ago, right? He was confined to a wheelchair. Assuming he really was, ill. That's his daughter. Certainly looks like Pryor. I can see the resemblance, but again, weird looking, almost like she's a man in drag. A man in drag. Again, this is like a bit of a sequel to what I was doing before, which is all about fakery in entertainment industry, because I believe one of the biggest cults in the world is celebrity, where they just follow people blindly, thinking that these people give a crap about them. And by the way, this is Ayn Rand. She's a highly influential figure in America, in the whole free market libertarian ideology. Probably heard of. You might have heard. Anyone else on the stream? This idea that government should give freedom to the economy and let people do completely what they want. What she really means is freedom without responsibilities, freedom without any restraints, which is a problem, because I don't want to bring this up, but she had a little group, right? She once had an affair with a male member of the group who was with a woman at the time, was married, and the married woman who was a follower of Ayn Rand, that's her name, Ayn Rand, the person in the picture, the married woman was happy. She's like, you know what? if there's anything I could do to make Ayn Rand happy, I would give my husband away, which is what she did. Obviously, she realizes now. I think she realized. She probably realized already that that was wrong to do that, to give up my husband just like that, because that's what she did. It's a disturbing story that I'm telling you here, but that's what she did. She's she's also her name Ayn Rand. The name Rand, that inspired Ron Paul to name his son Rand Paul. If you know who Ron Paul is, he's got a son called Rand Paul. Let me just bring up yeah, that's Ayn Rand. I was just showing a picture of. I mean, she's from Russia. She fled Russia. Yeah, that's Ron Paul's son, Rand Paul. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if she's an invert, because she does not look. I mean, there's nothing attractive about her. I mean, I don't want to sound mean, because I don't want to judge people by their looks, but it's just because the title of the stream, Bizarro Land, is Bizarro Land, because we got these people who just say who are pretending to be something they're not, because that's what it is, really. Claire Danes. Now, that's Claire Danes. Now, I remember her in the Romeo and Juliet with Leonardo DiCaprio back in the mid-90s. Was it 96 or 78? Was it 98 or 96? I can't remember. And I never once found her attractive, to be honest. Never did. I mean, she's her success in, in the entertainment industry, that is largely from the fact that she's based in a number of TV shows. Now, got some interesting stuff here. This is from Marisa. She's saying, you can easily see if after all our studies, this is a male. Tall ears, jaws, throat, wonky eyes. Okay, why does it do that? That's a bit odd. Sensitive, my phone. Alright, the following picture I'm trying to show you is go there. Is too close for home. That is Taylor Swift. If you want to know who that is, that's Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift, the famous American singer. I mean, it doesn't look Photoshop, because I don't think if you're gonna take a picture, if you're gonna find a picture of someone, I mean, if you're of any celebrity and you go Google images, it's gonna give you plenty of images, right? And they're gonna come from mainstream sources. So I don't think that's Taylor Swift. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I wanted to quickly go away, because I don't want people to think I was looking at it for my amusement, because I wasn't. It's just I'm just going through some bizarro stuff that's on here, because this stream is all about bizarro stuff. Yeah, Taylor Swift. Yeah, Taylor Swift. I know who you mean. I know you spelled it wrong, but that happens. The keyboard warriors, sometimes we just put out the. I mean, speculation about her. I mean, it reminds me of another person. I forget her name. Lady Gaga. It was mainstream. It was speculated in the mainstream for years about her being a trans. That's Kim Kardashian. At least that's what. Obviously, I don't follow people. I don't follow celebrities. So I wouldn't. I mean, if it wasn't for the description where it says Kim, as in Kim Kardashian, I wouldn't know. That's supposed to be Kanye's kid, but looks nothing like him. Again, it goes back to the idea of a surrogate. Let me just type in the definition of surrogate. Right, surrogate. Surrogate. What is a surrogate? For the benefit of that's the noun, a substitute, especially a person deputizing for another in a specific role or office. Deputizing, referring relation to the birth of a child or by means of surrogacy. But in other words, it's like we can't give birth because of another reason. Yeah. Yeah. I've got my moments. Maybe I'm not the funniest guy on YouTube, but I've got my moments. I can be funny when I try not to. I mean, for me, the most funny thing I do is when I'm not trying to be funny. I know when you try to be funny, you make yourself look like an ass. I'm talking about myself, or generally. Oh yeah, I think I know what you mean about Lady Gaga. Yeah. They're so fake, aren't they, these people? They are. Actually, there was something I did want to do. I wanted to look up. I was trying to find a quote that describes why there's a lot of strange goings on with these people, right? These celebrities. The whole gender bending thing, if that's the right word. This is someone I follow. She does a lot of deep topics here, as well as the whole Bizarro Land, you could say. Bath. No. What was I gonna do? Just type in a random name to Diana. Don't know. What was trying to find something? Never mind. I was just trying to find basically what Dr. Savage said. His description. Yeah, I was trying to, because Dr. Savage said he was telling me about the reason why they do this whole gender bending, because according to them, this entity, assuming it's an entity, Baphomet. It's called Baphomet, right? Baphomet. Let me go here. Baphomet. This. Yeah. Oh. It's actually on Wikipedia, so okay. So that's the source. All right. It first came into public English usage in the 19th century during the debate and discussion of the reason for the suppression of the Templar Order. Baphomet is a symbol of balance in various occult and mystical traditions, the origin of which some occultists attempt to link with Gnostics and Templars, although occasionally purported to be a demon or a deity. Well, it's actually demonic, isn't it? Baphomet has been associated with a Sabbatic goat image drawn by Levi, sounds like a Jewish name, composed of binary elements representing the symbolization of the equilibrium of opposites, half human, half animal, male and female, good and evil. So that's how you play people, right? They pose to be good and evil. His intention was to symbolize the concept of balance, more typical in it. Balance. Yeah, we know what balance means. Balance is they rule over us while we just comply. And they use distractions and misdirections of all sorts to keep us under their control, so we never break free. Yeah. So that ties into the whole the whole gender bending agenda, if you want to say that. Yeah. Did you see? Yeah. So this is why I like live streams. Because I'll present something, put it out there to see you lot comment, and you get some feedback. Yeah. Because sometimes you guys help me. You guys in the chat, you guys help me learn things I didn't know about. So, or get some feedback that I need to, expand on or talk about. So yeah. So you got that going on. So that tells me that the notion of a conspiracy of people not being who they are. Again, back to the idea that obviously you can get lost if you constantly say this person's a man, this person's a woman, this person's a man. You can get lost in that, but I think you've got to keep a little bit of a balance between those kind of things. We think very much alike. Oh, are you talking about me and you? Yeah, I believe Marisa sort of does, because I noticed on her channel she will say, oh, you know what, maybe this person is not inverted, because I think my main criticism, this is just criticism. I don't want to say I don't want to, not of you specifically, but people that investigate this sort of thing about this trans agenda, is that they tend to think that it's all of them. I always say it's not all of them. Certainly there's a good amount of them that are, because it is disturbing, the whole thing. I mean, this is a description. Maurice's, I know, keep mentioning it. Actually, you know what? Actually, come to think of it, now that I'm here, all right. This is what I wanted to show you. This is what I really wanted to show you. This is Princess Diana as a young girl. I can't say what age she is. I can only assume she's in she's probably, I don't know, 12, 13 years old. I don't know, 13. That's assumption. I could be wrong about her age. That is her. And this is Melania Trump, Donald Trump's wife. Now you see what she looks like right now, right? Trump's wife. That's it. And you see her dressed in that. Then you see her dressed like that. What you're seeing is why are they wearing the same outfit? Now it's been speculated that these two might be the same person. I did mention this one time, but it is one of those topics that can be is controversial, because people are going to because it's one of those trigger ones. Those trigger ones, or those am I wasting too much time talking about it? Well, I just want to show you what I found. All right, these two. Let's look at the date duration comparison, including the end date. They are born 3,222 days. 3,222 days. 3222. If you take the end date off, you get 3,221, like a 321. And the number of hours, 77,000 hours. And also, this word, I won't read it out, equals 77, hence these 77,000 hours apart. Again, both these characters are not who they say they are. They are quite possibly the same, because using this, so I got a software called actually it's an app to that compares different people. So I compare these pictures, and I've got a 93% match. Apparently, according to this face app, because it's a face app, these famous people are 93% the same. Apparently, Diana and Manila are 93% similar. 94% eyes, lips, cheeks. Then I did the same thing with these young pictures of both of them. In the alt-right, in the MAGA movement, the whole Trump thing, she's very much loved because of her beauty. She's even loved by people who are truth seekers, people like Syrian Girl. If you don't know who Syrian Girl is, I wouldn't blame you. She's not important. It's just that people fawned over Melania Trump because she was Donald Trump's wife. They're fawning over Donald Trump because they like Donald Trump. I don't know why. Very strange. So I did a face comparison of these images, and I got 95% comparison. 90% of eyes. Again, if we understand the whole concept of prosthetics, they can pretty much place a prosthetic on a person's face and make it look like somebody else. FMG, do you believe certain numbers are unlucky or should be avoided when possible? I don't know the same person. It's fine, Coffee Good. It's fine if you don't know they're the same person. I'm not going to hold it against you. But it's a theory that I've heard, right? Because it's all about these people playing different roles. Because if we really want to get deep, these politicians rather, they might be just fakes, where you got some kind of faceless men putting on the wardrobe, the bodysuit, the mask, and they're playing these roles. That's what it looks like to me. FMGR, hi, how you doing, man? Numbers are not either lucky or unlucky. It's just a question that they are manipulated. They use numerology to manipulate us. Because you will see numbers like 33, for example, often paraded in the media article somewhere, or in the event of a mass shooting or something like that. So I hope that answers you. Hey Jared, right, I can't believe how close they are on the, yeah. I mean, someone told me to look it up. It was Abby, Gigi. You might know Gigi Abby Lynn. She told me to look it up, and I've asked her about. She said she did the same thing. She looked up. She's done that a lot. She does a lot of stuff in the side, but she never shows it on a channel where she's looked upon different people being the same, using gematria, using date durations, using face comparisons and all that. Yeah, they're very close. Yeah. You see that with a lot of these famous people. Well, I'm very excited. I got some I got some people I've never seen before. FMGR, yeah. I'm convinced the British sports tours aren't really the real birthdays. Well, I was in an app. I always talk about Clubhouse. Let me just bring up Clubhouse. They talk about conspiracies. Yeah, it's a talking app. This app here, I often go on this app here. Sometimes you'll be on a room. Sometimes you'll be on a room with 100 people, and you got 10 or like 20 people on stage talking about different topics. And someone mentioned about Kobe, and I was saying to Kobe, I was saying, I don't think Kobe Bryant's dead. Yeah, because I honestly think that it's quite possible he died in a helicopter crash, and it's quite possible that he simply left the world stage. I don't think he's dead. At least, I mean, that's my opinion, but because Kobe, how old was Kobe when he died? He was Kobe, this famous basketball player. By the way, for those of you who don't know, sports is rigged. At the highest level, at least, sports is rigged. Because they're run by secret societies, Freemasonry particularly. He dies at the age of 41, but I was going to put the calculator in, but I suppose I should for the benefit of the doubt. Kobe Bryant equals. Anyone guess? I'm sure you know. Coffee girl. Kobe Bryant equals 41, and what was the death of his age? 41. 41. Kobe Bryant. Oh, you're a sports decoder. Do you have a channel? I don't believe it when they just tell us that the celebrities have died. It's their job to lie. I often always say, people have said, are you trying to say, they listen, not do it to me, but to other people, are you trying to say that they all die? I was like, no. It's always those it's mostly high profile, mostly, if not all, mostly high profile celebrities that ultimately die. So not die, ultimately, supposedly die, but die by name only, by character name only. This is what I'm trying to tell people. Yeah, actually, FMGR. Do you have a channel? Yeah, because I've not seen you before. If you can't message me in the chat, can you message me on after I end the stream? Yeah. I was just waiting for you to respond. Do you have a channel? On YouTube, BitChute, anywhere? FMGR? Oh, never mind. I mentioned about Alex Jones. Yeah, just saying before. Yeah. Oh, I'm active on Twitter. Okay. All right. You're on Twitter. All right, that's fine. Okay, looks like I gotta go now. Oh god, I gotta go now. RGMF. Okay, RGMF. Screenshot that. Yeah, screenshot that. Take it as a note. Okay, I gotta go now. I'm really running out of time. I gotta go now. Yeah, thanks for joining me. I wish there's more people to come in. Yeah, Jared, Coffee Girl, FMGR. Yeah, appreciate you guys. Oh my god, Peace Circle. Have I heard of that name? I'm sure I've heard of that name. Have I heard of that name? I'm sure I have. Peace Circle. Yeah, thanks for, yeah, I gotta quickly go, sorry. Can't. Yeah, goodbye everybody. Gotta go now. I'm working, so I gotta go.